Look, Scorpio, I know you're not one to play politics, you know. Chips fall where they will, but there's a sort of a fine line between idealism and stupidity. And when you hang up with a district attorney that's going to help you make a case, just downright stupid.
Let me tell you something. As the boss around here, I normally don't have to take out the department garbage, but in your case, I'm going to make an exception.
You know, the trouble with you is you just take everything just too damn personally.
No, just you, Scott. Just you and only you. Now, get out. I have a call to make.
Oh, yeah? Who you calling?
You would be the only person who would ever ask me a question like that. But since you asked, I'm going to call Roland Booth your boss. I'm having you shipped to the Yukon.
Well, that's not going to do any good, because it's in Canada. And by yelling at me about Anna, it's just going to open up another can of peas that I'm sure you're aware of.
Suppose you tell me.
Well, we back down. Looks like we have no case.
You probably don't.
Well, then the district attorney looks like a jackass.
Not Booth. Just his VP of paperclips. The exotic Scotty Baldwin.
Yeah, well, it's your evidence, not mine. It all points to Anna. She was standing over the body with a gun. Second of all, you have been at one time on intimate terms with the accused, you know, like married. Now, don't you think the press would have a field day with that?
You're asking me to modify my sense of justice so that we don't get criticized. I don't care less.
Well, unlike you, Roland gets elected to office, and I'm sure he's not going to explain this to his voters.
Well, my job is right and wrong, not politics, and keeping Anna in prison is definitely wrong.
And you don't think you're showing just a little bit of favoritism?
Read my lips. I don't care.
Okay. What will be, man. You can only postpone it for so long.
Wrong. I can make it different.
To start with, by getting you dumped off the case. Let's face it, there's only two reasons why you want to nail Anna. The first is to shore up your stinking career, and the second is to stick a knife into me in the bargain.
Don't flatter yourself, Scorpio. I don't need you with this case to make it in this town.
You don't have any evidence, Counselor, only circumstance.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'll take that any day over a live witness with a story that a sharp cross-examination will just turn right into chopped liver. I'm going to make my case.
Denying Anna bail is at least, or at best, unusual punishment. She is not a threat to society.
I can't believe a cop is saying this to me. There's a victim in the hospital that probably won't come out of a coma, and she was shot by Anna Lavery.
Allegedly, Counselor. Let's not get too excited now. Allegedly. Yeah, this is Commissioner Scorpio here. I'd like to speak with the district attorney, please. Yes, it's rather urgent. Thank you.
Morning, Robert. What can I do for you?
Well, you can remove a thorn from my side and improve the prosecution of criminal justice in this district.
All at once? For Pete's sake, tell me how.
Get Scott Baldwin off the Lavery case.
May I ask why?
Well, I'm sorry to say that the man has a personal axe to grind in this case. He's pushing the evidence to get a conviction any way he can.
Baldwin's a new man here. So far, I'm impressed. Now, if he's aggressive, that's okay by me.
He hasn't got the case to support what he's asking for.
Which is?
Total denial of bail to a former police chief of this town.
Yeah, well, she married some mobster, as I recall. That's why it's former. Robert, I'm disappointed in you. Don't you think I discussed this strategy with Baldwin before I sent him out?
I'm disappointed in you if you did.
Let's make a deal. You run the police department and arrest the bad guys. I'll run the DA's office and put them away. That way we don't step on each other's toes.
You obviously don't know Baldwin very well.
I knew him well enough to hire him, and I'll stand behind him. Have a nice day.
See you in court.
Hey, you found it. It's a hell of a memory. How are you?
Julian, don't. I have to go to Robert and tell him that I was on the balcony when Olivia was shot.
Oh, boy, I was praying you had something else on your mind. We really have to go through this again.
Look, there's no way to keep it from him. He's going to find out. Do you remember this?
What's this? Those earrings that I had made for you when we were at college.
Yes, well, the police found the other one on the balcony where we were standing.
God.
Now, I've told you that Robert doesn't give up easily, and he is trying to prove that his ex-wife is innocent. It's not even a matter of if he finds out it's my earring, it's a matter of when, and I'm afraid I won't be able to keep your name out of it.
Well, I'm not really the issue here.
Julian, you've got to go away. Just go back where you were and stay there. I have got to try to clear Anna before she gets in any worse trouble, and if I tell Robert now, before he finds out for himself, it'll look better.
Oh, wait. Tell him what?
That I was there, that I shot at Olivia.
Then I'm going to go to him and tell him I was there. I grabbed your gun and knocked off the shot, and you couldn't have hit her.
But I fired twice.
Look, do you realize that you can't just go to Robert and tell him we were there? You have to tell him everything. Anna and Olivia were arguing. Anna threatened to kill her. The whole works. You could very easily lock up the case against Anna instead of clearing her.
But the fact is that I went there to kill Olivia, and I would have succeeded if it hadn't have been for you, and I might have succeeded in shooting her.
All right. I can't control you. But you can forget about my going anywhere. You think I'm going to traipse back to the West Coast and lie around a pool somewhere while you go to prison because of me or my family? You really don't know me.
Julian, this just isn't your problem.
The hell it isn't. Your problems are my problems because I love you. I'm not going to let you take the fall for this. What about Robert? You know, even if the court does let you go, you'll lose him for sure this time.
What we have is a situation where somebody got into the apartment, shot Olivia, framed Anna. It's going to be a tough one to prove, given the fact that she was holding the only gun fired.
Yeah, but how do we prove that Olivia was either out of her mind or she's trying to get the last vestige of revenge against Anna by saying that Anna shot her?
Only when I find that someone else.
What's the matter?
Else.
What's this?
What?
It's here.
All right, what is it?
Looks like it's a chip. You think a bullet could have done it?
Not necessarily.
A bullet, a wild bullet going overhead. Do you realize what? Do you realize what the possibility of that? There could have been somebody out here on the balcony firing in there. That would make a fourth shot fired. Maybe a fifth shot fired. Hey, human. Guy, yeah. Well, listen, I want the ballistics people back here. At the suite, yeah. Just do it, will you? Thank you.
At Play School, we know at home or away, babies like having their favorite
Continue in a moment.
All right. What we have here is a mystery. And I want to know if it's possible for that mark up there to have been made by... Oh, have a look. What you think?
Maybe, but I doubt.
Oh, hey, Dave. No, maybe ain't good enough. All that money we spend on teaching you neat stuff. Listen, I want you to do some tests, all right? And find out one way or another what it is. I want a yes or a no, okay? But listen, go downstairs into the alley there and check around this basic area for maybe bullet casings, anything you think that might be corroborating evidence, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, off you go. When you've got that report, I want it in my office. I don't care who I'm with, just barge in and interrupt me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
Back to your office.
Yeah, Victor and Dimitri are coming in. Let's go.